Hey everyone! Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Alina, and today we're talking about quick tips for perfect English.
And I'm John. It's all about getting your English to the next level without stressing out.
You don't need hours of studying for this. Just some little changes can make a huge difference.
Exactly. So let's dive right into our first tip.
Tip 1. Use active voice.
So the first tip we have is drumroll, using the active voice instead of passive voice.
Oh, this one's a game changer, isn't it?
It really is. For example, instead of saying, "The book was read by me," you could say, "I read the book."
It's simpler, right? And it just sounds more natural. Plus, it just feels...
Exactly. Active voice makes your sentences more direct and easier to understand.
Plus, it just feels a lot more confident, don't you think?
Tip 2. Listen and imitate native speakers.
Okay, tip number 2 is something I swear by. Listen and imitate.
Ah, yes. You need to soak in how native speakers actually sound, not just how they should sound.
It's like when you hear a phrase in a movie or a podcast and you're like, I want to say it just like that.
Exactly. And it's not just about the words. They get the rhythm and tone down too.
So pick something you enjoy, like a TV show, YouTube video, or even music, and try repeating the sentences.
You'll be surprised how much you pick up without even realizing it.
Tip 3. Expand your vocabulary with context.
Okay, here's tip number 3. Expand your vocabulary by learning words in context, not in isolation.
Oh, this is huge. I mean, you could memorize 100 words, but if you don't know how to use them in a sentence, they're not much help.
Yeah, it's all about how to use them. Like you could learn the word delicious, but knowing how to say this pizza is delicious or I love the delicious taste of this cake is way more useful.
And you'll actually remember the word better because you'll associate it with real-life situations.
Plus, it sounds more natural when you use words that fit the context. Tip 4. Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
All right, let's talk about something a lot of people get stuck on: making mistakes.
I think a lot of learners hold back because they're afraid of saying something wrong.
Oh yeah, I've been there. But you know what? Mistakes are just part of the process.
Absolutely. The more you speak, the better you'll get. I've made so many mistakes, but that's how I've learned.
Same here. So don't let the fear of mistakes stop you from speaking. It's the best way to improve.
And hey, if someone corrects you, it's a win, right? You just learned something new. Tip 5. Stay consistent.
All right, last but definitely not least, stay consistent.
Oh, this one's key. You don't need to study for hours every day. Just a little bit every day can make a huge difference.
Yeah, even 10 to 15 minutes a day of speaking, listening, or learning new words can keep you moving forward.
And the more consistent you are, the more you'll start noticing improvements quickly.
Exactly. It's like working out, but for your brain. Small steps add up.
So there you have it, folks. Our quick tips for perfect English.
To recap, use active voice, listen and imitate, learn vocabulary and context. Don't be afraid of mistakes and stay consistent.
It doesn't have to be complicated. Just keep practicing, and you'll be amazed at how much you're improving.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next time with more tips and tricks.
Catch you later, everyone. Keep practicing, and enjoy the journey.